What happens when the most dominant wrestler in the UFC meets one of the greatest submission artists in MMA history? That's exactly what the world witnessed at UFC 280. On one side stood Charles Oliveira, the former lightweight champion who had finished some of the biggest names in the division. On the other side was Islam Makhachev, the rising star from Dagestan, determined to claim UFC gold. Millions of fans around the world were watching because everyone knew this fight would decide the next king of the lightweight division. As the fight began, both fighters remained calm, carefully measuring the distance. Oliveira came forward with his aggressive striking, while Islam stayed patient, looking for the perfect opportunity. Early in the first round, Islam landed clean punches that surprised Oliveira and showed he was dangerous not only on the ground but also on the feet. A few moments later, Islam secured a takedown and immediately began controlling Oliveira on the ground. However, Oliveira is one of the greatest submission specialists in UFC history, so Islam stayed disciplined and avoided unnecessary risks. The first round clearly showed that Islam's game plan was working perfectly. When the second round started, both fighters exchanged strikes again. Islam timed a powerful punch that hurt Oliveira and quickly followed him to the ground. Instead of rushing for ground and pound, Islam saw an opening and locked in an arm triangle choke. Oliveira fought hard to escape, but Islam tightened the submission until Oliveira had no choice but to tap out. The arena erupted as Islam Makhachev became the new UFC Lightweight Champion. It was a dominant performance against one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. By defeating Charles Oliveira, Islam proved that he belonged at the top of the lightweight division and carried on the legacy of Dagestani dominance inside the octagon. This victory wasn't just about winning a championship belt, it announced Islam Makhachev as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. His calm mindset, elite wrestling, improving striking, and world-class grappling made him a complete mixed martial artist. UFC 280 will always be remembered as the night Islam Makhachev fulfilled his dream and captured the lightweight title.